Beach day gone viral. So, last weekend, my family and I hit the beach for what's supposed to be a chill day under the sun. You know, the usual: sunscreen, beach towels, and a cooler full of sandwiches. My dad, ever the enthusiastic engineer at heart, decided he was going to build a sandcastle to end all sandcastles. Armed with a set of plastic shovels and buckets, he set off on his architectural quest. To no one's surprise, he got really into it, measuring out the base with a ruler and using a little spray bottle to get the perfect sand consistency. Meanwhile, my siblings and I were just trying to see who could bury the other and sand the fastest. As the day went on, more beachgoers started to take an interest in my dad's project. At first, it was just a few kids who wandered over, intrigued by the growing structure that was beginning to resemble something straight out of Game of Thrones. But then something odd happened. A group of tourists appeared, cameras in hand, and they started snapping photos like my dad was some local celebrity. One of them, with a thick guidebook in hand, started excitedly pointing and speaking in rapid French, which none of us understood. My dad, always up for a bit of attention, played it cool, adding a few flourishes to his creation with a smug smile. Before we knew it, a small crowd had gathered, and someone had even set up a little stand selling tickets to view the ancient ruins. A beach ball vendor, seeing the opportunity, quickly rebranded his merchandise as historical relics and was making a killing. My mom, ever the opportunist, started charging for guided tours, explaining in elaborate and completely made-up detail the historical significance of each turret and moat. It was like a bizarre, sandy, mini Disneyland had sprung up around us, and we were the unwitting ringleaders of this impromptu circus. Eventually, a park ranger showed up, scratching his head and trying to figure out what all the fuss was about. As he approached, he recognized my dad, shaking his head with a chuckle. "Well, Mr. Johnson," he said, "I think this is the first time I've had to say this, but you've officially built the first sandcastle landmark in town history." My dad grinned, surveying his masterpiece and the chaos it had created. "I guess you could say," he quipped, "that I really know how to castle in on a good idea."